Stream Party. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker just started, so we are in the midst of reacting to the action. So our microphones are not working, but that's okay. We're just going to react normally. Just a touch. Cool. All right. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Everybody watching along with us. We're going to do our best not to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, pretty much. Ron was pulling Seth's hair.
A dirty move.
Super.
Dirty move.
Oh. Slamming it down.
Seth's pumping himself up, getting the energy. Make sure everything is as it should be.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we won't have to really compete with the volume level of the TV and everything else. So.
Right.
Braun just hit Seth with a pretty mean clothesline after running the ropes.
Gaining speed.
Not ice show speed.
No.
Gaining speed.
Yes.
Got to really, really avoid the volume, unfortunately.
They're hammering down on that pretty hard this time around.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Seth just slapped Braun in the face.
Again.
And with the hair pulling.
I know.
Again, with the hair pulling.
You're just grabbing them.
Gotta put that air on. You have water?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa. A little sloppy.
Oh!
Kicked out with the nick of time.
Just barely.
Just barely. I don't know if Pittsburgh is coming.
Oh, hopefully it is. Here, give me your mic.
Let me see if I can click. Can you see it? Who's on it? Power bank? Should be good.
Yeah, should be. Technical stream.
Yeah.
Not even difficulties, just technical streaming behind the scenes. In front of the scenes.
Very much so.
You?
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure we're all comfortable. It's a long show.
Yeah. Settle in.
It's quite the curtain jerker.
Truly.
I just want to be able to hear it.
Yeah.
We got the fan going. We got our stuff going. Not much to react to yet.
Yeah. Ooh. Set with the clothesline.
2.5 count.
Kicked him in the face.
Another near fall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, usually it's like the entrance music and the it's like that sort of thing that gets like the copyright
Yeah.
problems going, and commercials. The TKO run WWE has a lot of commercials. So
Yeah.
back when they were doing pay-per-views on Peacock and stuff, there wasn't as many commercials.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, there's a few.
Yeah.
There are a few. Seth went for the stomp. Overhead press by Braun Breaker.
Oh, knee to the ribs.
Ref kind of got in Braun Breaker's way.
Yeah. Whoa!
What was that?
What the? Yeah. Oh! I don't know what that was, but
Yeah.
he landed on his neck kind of weird.
Seth went for it. Almost looked like he was trying to do like an armbar or something, like
a flying armbar.
Like a flying armbar or something. Couldn't quite figure that out, and then they just gave up, and then Braun Breaker did a standing moonsault. It looked really cool.
Yeah, it looked cool.
You can hear a little bit of the TV, but
That should be fun.
should be fine. Like I said, our voices are a lot more prevalent. Your voice is still a little like, but probably because you're a little bit further away.
Yeah.
And I'm projecting just probably a little more, but. We're good.
Ow.
Yeesh.
Crazy. Ah. Oh, that looked like 3, but I guess it wasn't.
Dang.
That was cool.
Yeah, the microphone doesn't seem to want to work with the line. I tried it with the
Weird.
different thing too. Yeah.
I don't know why.
The Yeti microphone is way too sensitive to use as a
Alive, right?
live microphone. You know. Up to the top rope.
Breaker will go to the top rope, Seth will go to the top rope, and then it just keeps flipping.
Keeps flipping back and forth.
Seth just kicked Braun in the face twice. Tried for a third.
What I'm actually really excited for is Danhausen tag match.
Yeah.
And Jacob Fatu versus Roman.
Dang, Seth just stomped.
Paul Heyman is distracting the referee, but he's also taunting Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Ooh, Seth is going under, getting a chair.
Time for the chairs to come out. Chairs are coming out. Up, Austin Theory.
Logan Paul.
And Logan Paul.
Both getting hit with the chair.
Both getting schmacked. Stomp to Theory.
Seth is running after Logan Paul with the chair. He scared him off backstage. All the way to backstage, I should say.
Spear by Braun.
Oh!
Seth kicked out at 2.9.
Yeah. Paul Heyman's face.
Fully focused on the matches now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We can sing along fine, right?
I think so.
That's legal.
I don't think that there should be any copyright on our lovely singing. Braun Breaker just went for a spear and it went into a pedigree-looking thing.
Yeah.
But it was kind of sloppy. A little bit of a sloppy match.
Yeah, sloppy match. As Krauser would say.
Sloppy. And Seth went off the top rope for something, and Breaker got him.
Spear.
Oh, he's going for it again. I feel like this is going to be 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Ugh.
Bronzed Breaker wins the first match of tonight's event. I figured once Logan Paul and Theory came out, you know, they were just trying to make Seth look strong by making him have to overcome all those odds without him looking too weak. So, all right. Decent first match.
Yeah. In the end, he still lost.
I'd have to snack on some Doritos or something. Good snack and some wrestling. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There it is. What do we got next? Oh, Trick Williams and Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Not super duper excited for this one. Might need some snacks.
Snack match.
Snack down.
Snack down.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the volume for the commercials because I know that's probably one of the bigger factors in us getting the strike of the century.
Truly. Right now they're showing a commercial for the Backrooms movie.
Backrooms movie looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks interesting.
Mm-hmm. Comes out May 29th.
Free plug for the Backrooms.
Nothing else.
Nothing else is free. You gotta pay for that sort of thing, you know what I'm saying?
These political ads.
Don't worry, we won't.
No.
We won't get into any of that.
Definitely
That
not
mess.
Even without any sound, you can tell like how they want to convey the ad, so it's pretty funny.
It's pretty good. But this isn't an ad reaction.
No,
This
but there's nothing else going on, so I figured react to whatever.
I just figured we would sit in silence while we wait for the matches to return.
We could do that.
Who would want to see that? Not many people, I could assume. But that's just an assumption. We don't have anybody watching right now, so that's the freedom of being able to just chill.
Yeah.
I do feel like I'm going to need a snack here pretty soon.
I do too.
Man, these ads are crazy for a premium live event, which back in the day, they were known as pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
You would pay per view, you
Yeah.
know? And now, you're paying not quite as much, because they were pretty egregious back in the day, like $100
Yeah.
to watch a wrestling event or a boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like $30 a month or something like that for the ESPN Plus. But holy moly, they're trying.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get our money's worth with all the commercials.
Mm-hmm. It's almost worse than watching a regular, like a regular episode of Raw or SmackDown with like the ads.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
$11 for a 6-inch sub and a chips and drink from Jersey Mike's. No thanks.
Not worth it.
Well, thank you. I don't care if it is Jersey Mike's.
What? Oh my god, they extended the commercial?
Yeah, now there's just a screen. Okay, it's back. Now there's just a screen that said commercial break, and now it's a pre-tape ad of John Cena in a suit talking about Club WWE or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Goofy. So you can pay to be a part of Club WWE and get all the same benefits as everyone else. Like you can pre-order tickets and stuff, but like I don't know, man.
No, cash grab.
Cash grab indeed. Not loving that. WWE.
WWE.
It's really confusing because like people boo Sami Zayn now, even though he's technically a face.
Yeah, but I think he's turned heel, didn't he?
But then they like keep going. I don't think yet, but I feel like fans sing along and cheer for wrestlers just based off of like some of their little like hand gestures or. And it's kind of lame because I remember back in the day, if there was a face who had like a cool gimmick or a cool like hand gesture or something, if they turned heel or did something like that, the crowd would instantly boo. They wouldn't sing along or do their hand gestures or whatever. Like one of the most popular wrestlers of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. When he turned heel, people weren't cheering and yeah for his theme song. It was a loud boo. And now it's just sort of like I feel like people just want to like be a part of the show.
Yeah. Totally.
It just seems weird. Lil Yachty's back for some reason.
Yeah, what?
Trick Williams got the spray on hairline. Trick Williams is giving a backstage promo before he comes out to the ring. He says, "Talk about it" or whatever. And he's the heel, but the fans are cheering him on very fervently. And they're chanting "Whoop that trick" and stuff.
Hopefully you can't hear that, but
Maybe. We'll see.
Lil Yachty has a kendo stick. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Little Yachty.
Lil Bogey.
I guess the continuity is good there, but I'm hoping that doesn't mean that Jelly Roll is Danhausen's partner.
Yeah. They go to the celebrities a lot. I hate that live and loud graphic every time.
Alright, here we go. U.S. title match. You need to chug the rest of this Pepsi, man.
I know, I choked on it.
Not bad. So we have, this is the second match. The third, or the main event is going to be Roman and Jacob, I assume.
Yeah.
Theo and Asuka. Obviously Danhausen and company. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it. So I would assume Io and Asuka would be next per chance.
Okay. I was thinking Danhausen, but yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like they're going to save Danhausen for the second half of the show.
Yeah, probably.
Adjust some of the settings we got going on. I feel like those higher frequencies come through on smaller microphones. There we go. And if we get a copyright claim, then we'll trim that part out. We had to do it with WrestleMania. We'll do it again.
Yeah. No strangers to covert tactics.
That's true. Looks like a pretty full crowd, with the exception of maybe a couple sections look like they're
empty.
blocked off. Whoa. Booker T's not like the host of NXT. He's one of the commentators. But yeah, this just feels like a SmackDown match, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be like pay-per-view, but it doesn't feel too exciting.
No.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Sammy hit a nice blue thunder bomb. Trick kicks out at 2.5. I think he's faking. Yeah. Sammy just kind of fell over with a hurt knee, but it looks like he's faking it. Lil Yachty is distracting the referee. Sami Zayn used the kendo stick against Trick Williams. And Trick Williams kicked out. Barely kicked out, but he did.
just stomping Trick.
Stomping.
Yachty hit Sami Zayn with the kendo stick. Trick's taking advantage.
Sami kicks at it almost through. Well, Yachty's not really benefiting Trick Williams.
No.
Seemingly. Sami Zayn's hitting little Yachty with the kendo stick. Nice. Roughing him up a little bit.
Trick looks like he's getting ready to go tackle.
Clothesline to Sami. He hits the steps.
Oh!
DDT onto the steps from Sami to Trick. Looks like Yachty had to get out of the way. Sami's more focused on Lil Yachty, apparently.
I know! He's giving him a haluki kick.
This is it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ah, that was kind of a lame finish. Not. Again, this is like a match you would see on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Or Raw or something like that.
Totally.
Alright.
What?
Lil Yachty's throwing money around.
Dollars.
Your dollar bills.
Dollar bills.
I spent about $75 in this for this shop. And I'll just take this moment to say, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and you can be a part of more live reactions, watch-alongs, video game streams, food reviews, travel vlogs, and all that sort of good stuff.
All of that.
Here on Jay's Doing Stuff with Jazzy and Joe.
Yeah.
So that's what today is all about.
That's right. He's letting his mouth.
So maybe next is Danhausen and his mystery partner versus The Miz and Kit Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking and hoping that it's either Elton Prince from Pretty Deadly, could be him. Just hoping it's not Jelly Roll. To be honest.
Yeah.
I like Jelly Roll just fine. He has, good music and all that, but he's just a really bad professional wrestler character.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta turn down the ads so we don't have any noise with that. No ads. Grab some chips.
Oh yeah.
One of our favorites, Simply Doritos. White cheddar nacho. They're really good. They're really good.
Very good.
Kind of just tastes like plastic Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 minutes until the next match.
Perfect snack time.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that they bring back more of the backstage segments, because this, like, overdone commercials and just seems very dry for WWE.
Oh yeah. I want the drama, the backstories, backlash stories.
Yeah.
Huh.
For like, maybe 15 seconds before he came out to the ring, Trick Williams was talking to Kathy Kelly.
And that was the extent.
Yeah. And it almost just felt like an introduction. Didn't really feel like a true backstage segment.
Yeah. Grab some. There.
Trying to get a full one. I've got 10 seconds.
Unless they add more time again.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't even add it. They just keep going.
Yeah, the timer's gone now. Alright. Oh, that's good. It's the closest we're getting to a full chip.
Crumbs. Thank you.
Back from commercial.
I'm playing a song though.
Do you want to split another Pepsi?
Probably.
The prebiotic shouldn't be too crazy.
Oh yeah. I'm back. Who's it gonna be? I don't know what this is. Oh, Kit Wilson.
Kit Wilson. Cheers.
Sure. Hello, I'm not toxic. The Miz.
Mm-hmm. Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice. Cursed. Oh, cursed.
It's a giant mirror.
Kit Wilson has a mirror that's like this big on a stick. Oh. One of the rumors was CM Punk. I don't feel like it's going to be CM Punk.
I don't think so either.
Cool. So it's just a recap of the Danhausen Miz interactions. Since Danhausen came to WWE. Imagine it's like Undertaker or something.
That'd be crazy.
I'm surprised they haven't brought Maurice back like for more stuff.
Yeah.
It's usually just like pre-tape stuff or like the Hall of Fame stuff.
partner. Is it still this song?
Johnny Gargano?
I was like, what? Imagine.
Be like, what?
You could just leave. Like,
No, that was Ciampa. Gargano's on NXT.
NXT. He still left, but not fully.
They did the "You Are Cursed" thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming out in the Danhausen mobile, as it's called. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze to down the aisle.
Yeah, he's not good.
Cloning machine.
Cloning machine. It would be funny if it was Jelly Roll.
So there's a big wooden box that's similar to the one that the crate that Danhausen came out of initially, and it says cloning machine on it.
Oh. He goes in the car.
So Danhausen's mystery partner is a little person in a luchador mask that looks like Danhausen.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Exactly.
Not as eventful as I was hoping.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, again, this feels like something that would be on Raw or SmackDown. This feels very underwhelming.
When he's leaving?
He's just positioning it so someone can
take it away.
Yeah. I feel like this is a swerve because even Miz and Kit Wilson are like,
what?
look confused. Maybe they didn't want someone to like overshadow Danhausen, but first. I guess that is his tag partner.
I'm still not convinced. I don't know. Even though it started, like, I don't know. Oh.
This should be a quick match. I'm sorry. This shouldn't be too much of a barn burner. Mini Danhausen went for a Hurricane Rana, but he couldn't get his leg around Kit Wilson's head.
Yeah.
So he hit it on Miz.
I wonder if he's a micro wrestler.
Well, I mean, obviously.
But, like, that's where they found him?
Yeah, probably. I don't know if he's like a wrestler for AAA, because I know they have a couple of little people wrestlers.
Yeah.
Or if, like you said, maybe he's from somewhere else.
Standing on the shoulders. Oh.
I'm hoping that someone comes out to help them at least, so it's like some kind of a mystery partner.
Yeah.
This is just like I get that his whole thing is being a comedy wrestler, like all three of these guys, but I don't know. I'm not huge on the people beating up like on a little person.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
Doesn't feel very entertaining to me. He's athletic and stuff for sure, but I wonder if EO is or when she fights Oscar or whatever, if Kyrie's gonna come back.
Oh, and help her? Or just, like, come back and... I don't know, do something. That would be cool. I feel like she'll try to make peace between them or do something, like, or choose Leo's side. I don't know.
And I don't think Danhausen's technically been in the match at all.
Not really. It's mostly been his clone. Like, this is so not serious. Like, at all.
Or very funny, honestly, to me.
Kind of just, like, pointless seeming. Like, okay.
I feel like they're planning something for Asuka and Io. Asuka and Io. Because why else would they have them go on next to last?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, curse.
My ears popped a little when we said that. It's creepy.
Oh.
Oh no. Whoa.
Almost ran into the camera. Kit Wilson's throwing the little Danhausen into the cloning machine, and I feel like he's going to come out larger. Yeah, you saw the curtain.
Yeah.
Move. Oh. And I feel like it's going to be an enormous Danhausen. like Omos.
No, it's still him. Oh, there's just more of them. Wow, there's like 6.
Yeah, now it's just all the mini Danhausens from before.
I totally thought the same thing you thought, though. I was like, jeez, he's picking them up, though. That's pretty crazy. Oh. AI created storyline right there.
Yeah, this is not my favorite. I think my idea would have been funnier.
Totally.
Like a giant
Yeah.
version of Danhausen.
Yeah, that. They completely could have done that. Stupid.
So the Miz tried to use a fire extinguisher on the Danhausen clones, and it didn't work. But he was obviously not squeezing the handle. And then he looked into it, and he like squirted himself with the fire extinguisher. And then he hit Kit Wilson. There it is. Danhausen gets the pin on Miz with a big boot.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm literally yawning over here.
Lucha Hausen. Lucha Hausen was pretty good, but it still didn't fit at all into the match.
Yeah. And I don't get why they have like blonde hair.
Yeah. Danhausen's hair is like black. Oh.
The lights just went out.
Now they're all running away.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. At least they kind of know what they're doing when it comes to booking.
Yeah.
This has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not a good show. But, you know, that's my opinion. I'm sure some people love it. Some people might think this is awesome.
Maybe.
I don't expect Jacob to pull it off. I really want him to.
Yeah. Same.
Because, you know, I don't want to have another, like, 3-year, like, title run for Roman Reigns. I feel like them doing that initially with the whole tribal chief and the whole bloodline thing the first time, like, okay, you already did it. Now you're going to try to do it again with a different belt. And
Yeah.
it just seems goofy, to be honest.
If that's what happens, you know it's all AI.
And I just feel like it would be really cool to him going from having a multi-year title run to having the belt for, around a month and then losing it. That would be crazy. That would, I feel, be more shocking and more entertaining.
Exactly. More reactive.
Yeah. Instead of putting me to sleep.
With caffeine.
With some caffeine, boy. Yeah. Hasn't been super duper lively.
Not at all.
I'm 100% sure.
Can't risk it.
Can't risk it. Nope.
Yeah, so far it's been super uneventful. Like, nothing really happened.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm hoping that it's Kyrie, like, returning, but
yeah.
I almost feel like that would be too obvious.
Right? They're like, we don't want to give you that much.
Yeah. Plus, that kind of sucks for the other people who actually got cut.
Yeah.
Like, their livelihood is basically taken away from them, or at least part of it, and then they're gonna like make it a storyline for someone else, even though they're really not getting like, I don't know, just seems in poor taste.
But yeah.
But we've got about 20 seconds left of advertisements.
And then we shall see.
And we shall see. More advertisements.
She's seen it coming.
So this is going to be a rather short pay-per-view because it started at 3.
What time is it right now?
It's only 4:30.
Wow.
And we already are 3 matches in. I really don't know if they're going to have the ladies match be an hour long.
No.
I doubt they're going to have Roman and Jacob go longer than half hour.
Yeah.
They'll probably go for half an hour at least, but
Theo and Asuka, I don't see being that long. Maybe like 15 minutes?
Maybe. see. We shall see. Hopefully, all of our complaining pays off.
Yeah.
They give us a better ending to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Shumba.
It could, like, as her entrance was happening.
Honestly, this is probably less of a show than a SmackDown or Raw. 'Cause at least with SmackDown and Raw, they have in-ring segments where it's like some talking. They got backstage segments,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just like match.
Yeah.
They had that one like 15 seconds with Triple M's in the back, but it didn't really feel like it was like anything. Yeah. So like Oscar's mask got a little stuck.
Mm-hmm. The hair on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this one's gonna pan out.
We'll see, because nothing has happened the entire paper or live event.
Yeah.
I think people are chanting, "We want Kyrie."
Mm-hmm.
The game's coming out swinging right now, which I feel like if you start doing that, then you're probably going to lose.
Right.
Hopefully not.
But then, what's the storyline there? Like, what does this whole thing accomplish?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Braun Breaker and Seth match was like okay. The Trick Williams and Sammy match was okay. The Danhausen match was a letdown.
Yeah.
This seems like just a pretty standard match.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not missing any, right? No, that's it.
Yes.
Because like Backlash used to be about like the aftermath of Mania, and this just doesn't feel like it.
No. Yeah, it's just not exciting. God.
Feels like it's gonna end pretty abruptly.
Imagine, I was like, imagine right here.
Yeah. Asuka's kind of taking it to Io,
Yeah.
and it just feels like she's gonna hit her with one big move, and then that'll be it. We've been on for almost an hour and a half, though. So.
Yeah. Damn. Asuka's kicking the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the stomp.
killing time a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where she. I think she was maybe killing time for Asuka to do, like, the mist thing, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Roll up? Nope. Everything's very, like, telegraphed.
Yeah.
In slow motion almost.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Whoa. That was super.
So it's been about 15 minutes, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how long this goes for.
I'm surprised there's no mist yet.
Yeah. She does not have that locked in.
Yeah.
Keep waiting for the mist.
I know.
almost got her with the 3 count, and I feel like Io didn't actually kick out, but the ref just stopped counting anyway. Because they knew that wasn't the spot to end the match.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
I don't think Kyrie's coming back for this match.
No. I feel like she would have already.
Yeah.
There's money on the desk.
I feel like here comes the mist.
Yeah.
Her mouth's closed.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I think you're right.
Yep.
Oh! Called it. So she blocked it.
Asuka went for the mist, and Io had like a folder notebook, and she blocked it.
Oh! The camera has a
little bit of
blue mist.
Blue dye on the camera lens. Crossbody.
Sloppy. She missed that.
Io was supposed to go into like an armbar looking thing, and she totally missed, and then she basically like voluntarily got into position.
Don't you dare tap. Oh.
Not quite. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing right now. German suplex from Asuka to Io. Suplex up.
Yeah.
Yep. Suplex from Io to Asuka now. Knees in the corner. She's gonna try to go for another moonsault. That's it. 2, 3.
Yeah. She overcame Asuka. Someone was ready for Asuka.
Just
Theory.
Very regular, boring match, full of botches, though. You know.
Yeah, a little botchy.
Botch mania, you know what I'm saying?
That was some liquid mist, though.
Huh.
Yeah. Eolun. I'm glad. Oh, what's happening now? She bowed to Asuka. Asuka looks like she's crying. Oh! Asuka hugged Io.
So that's the end of their storyline. It's like she finally beat her in a one-on-one, and now they're buddies again.
Unless she's faking it.
It just seems really over the top. Oh god. Very confusing and goofy.
Yeah, like, that was the fight that changed their whole relationship, I guess.
Right? Yeah. Okay, it's main event time. Turn this down. So far, this pay-per-view's getting, I'd say 1 out of 5 stars for me.
Yeah.
John Cena.
John
Cena. Alright, that's cool, I guess. To make the announcement for Club WWE or something. Or if he's gonna do the attendance thing again.
Oh, yeah.
he's not running down to the ring. Remember last time in his dress shoes, it was like,
it's
oh, he's gonna
funny.
fall. This is like probably just so he still gets to have his moments here and there, you know.
You said you retired.
Right. All right. What do we got? All right.
Wasn't sold out. We saw empty seating.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Is he gonna be the new GM or something?
Oh.
No, I don't feel like, because that would be like more full time, and then they'd have to get rid of Adam Pierce or you know all this. I feel like it's probably gonna end up being something like he'll be the host of something. So I wonder if it's gonna be like NXT is gonna be like live. The tournament. John Cena just announced the tournament. John Cena championship? So I bring you the Universal title. What?
The John Cena universe.
They're going to vote on the contestants. How does that work?
Like American Idol? You call?
Oh god, this is gonna be a mess.
It's totally gonna be
This
a
is
mess.
gonna be a mess. So instead of like the Crown Jewel champion, it's gonna be the
John Cena Classic.
John Cena champion. Not when it's gonna be.
I know.
Not like what the championship's gonna look like.
I thought he was gonna say it right now. Like, see if the John Cena Classic in.
Yeah. They have a person in a sparkly jacket that says Mug Root Beer and a dog head handing out
Mug root beer.
sodas to Wade and Michael Cole. Could be wrong.
Probably. Nice sunset.
What a bust. I'm assuming that Jacob's going to lose, unfortunately.
Mm.
So hopefully not. But
Hopefully not, but
if he does, then this pay-per-view is getting a 1 star.
Yeah. If he wins, it'll get a 2. A 2.5 from me. Which is still a failing grade. 15%.
Yeah, the women's match was super botch heavy. And the Danhausen match was awful.
Yeah, underwhelming.
The Trick Williams and Sami Zayn match could have been on SmackDown or Raw. Honestly, that wasn't very good.
No.
And the same with the Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker match. That was a regular match that we could have seen. So, I mean, a couple of regular, like, subpar matches, and then you throw in an appearance by John Cena. Yeah, 1 star so far.
Alright.
I just feel like it's going to be either the Usos or somebody interfering.
Yeah.
Unless we get a really cool debut from somebody.
I don't see that though.
It's proving to be a very
Mid.
not like like low ranking Backlash. Unfortunately. And so many commercials, man. I would say that like at least 1/5 of the show is felt like commercials.
Easily.
I still got 2 minutes worth.
Damn, right?
Oh, excuse me.
Sleepy time.
What?
Said it's in Italy.
Clash at the Castle or whatever? Clash in Italy.
Clash in Italy. May 31st. It's like 2.5 weeks.
Okay, maybe that'll be better.
Yeah, right? Tickets on sale now.
So we get a video package before the match.
Mm-hmm.
All right, main event time.
The music.
Yep.
No music.
No music. You gotta be very, very quiet. The opposite of quiet.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I hope he wins too, but I feel like he might actually.
No way.
Really?
No way.
The crazy leg.
Which you just busted right now. Yeah, I feel like it got untied when he did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're gonna be swinging all
I
around.
know. Be gentle. Oh, we do not care. Ripped off that leg. What is he saying?
Roman's gonna make his entrance next. Roman Reigns with the Spider-Man logo.
Yeah. Who else called those chili peppers? Oh, CM Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's such a random logo.
I think it's supposed to be like 2 R's back to back, like Roman Reigns, but it just looks goofy. It's from the Shield days back in the day.
Oh my god. Real nose?
Live and Loud things like barely at halfway.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
Pick it up. Just put it to the top.
And you can totally tell like which people are being paid to be there.
The extras.
All the people in the front row that look very like, yeah, like background extras.
Obvious the background, yeah. I like when they do the reactions and they're like super overly like.
Mm-hmm. It's usually people that don't have their phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually people who are like wearing very crisp, brand new looking shirts.
Mm-hmm. That giveaway.
Yeah. Or like someone with a sign that has a professionally done like logo of whatever wrestler they're cheering on.
Yeah,
It's like,
you didn't do that.
yeah. And some people, I'm sure make really cool like signs and stuff, but
not everybody. Like,
yeah, some of the ones look very manufactured, like the video game signs.
Yeah.
Scheduled for one fall is for heavyweight championship. I just feel like guys like him and LA Knight, should be in the world title scene. Obafemi, obviously, not Roman, who's been there for years and years and years and is super boring. All of his matches, all of his taunts, all of his entrances are just the same over and over and over and over again. If anyone from WWE is watching this, less Roman, please. I know he's already barely around as it is.
but
he
even
sucks.
less. So.
Like, years ago, when people hated him and it was like F you Roman for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
That was the authentic crowd.
Noise.
Giving you authentic crowd reaction.
Yeah.
And they have forced it so much, and with fake crowd noise and other tactics that have gotten people kind of on board. But every time it's somebody else versus Roman Reigns, the crowd obviously is behind the other person.
Yeah.
And like I was saying before, with like the crowd just likes to do little things and like have their like the Street Profits thing or You're Cursed or the LA Night, the Heat. Like people just like to participate with stuff. So they gave Roman his little hand gesture. And his gear sucks. His merchandise sucks. He's terrible on the mic.
So bad on the mic.
I don't know. He's so terrible that they needed to bring back Jimmy and Jey Uso to be his like bloodline people to do all his talking for him because he sucks so much.
So bad.
And his wrestling is pretty bad too.
Yeah.
He's not a great wrestler. He makes John Cena look like Shawn Michaels. You know?
That's funny.
And like Jacob is athletic. He's good on the mic. His like everything is cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the reason for them not pushing him more would be.
Right? It's kind of all right there. Like, I don't get it either.
Other than them maybe perceiving him as being a little out of shape, so, you know, whatever. But I definitely think he would get a bigger crowd reaction if he was champion.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, no breaks. Yeah, dummy.
Hungry.
If they want to protect Jacob so he looks strong, I feel like they might have someone interfere, which would suck.
Yeah.
And on SmackDown, Jacob clearly was like, "Oh, if you guys interfere, you know, I'll burn the family tree down or whatever."
Yeah.
So I'm almost. That's why I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna have someone else debut, or if they're gonna have Solo and his MFTs come help.
I kind of thought that briefly too. I was like, I wonder if it's gonna be Solo and his henchman, but I don't know. I feel like that still wouldn't. I don't know. It's him and Roman, and him and Jacob. Kind of all it ends. I think.
I don't know. I'm sick of the whole bloodline and their storyline. They tried with, you know, that's the thing. Jey Uso was never a main event level person. That's why I always thought the main event Jey Uso thing was such an ironic, like, almost like a joke.
Yeah.
And they have someone who is quite literally like main event level in Jacob Fatu, and they put the belt on Jey Uso, and they can't put the belt on Jacob. I know, Jay sort of paid his dues with the tag division and stuff, but
I feel like Jacob worked his way up, though.
well, as far as longevity, he's only been around in WWE for, a year or two, maybe?
Yeah.
And so, as opposed to Jimmy and Jay, who've been around since,
Years.
the early 2010s. Because they were on main roster before Roman, I believe. He was in NXT with Dean Ambrose and Seth.
Crazy, yeah. I feel like there's going to be interference.
Yeah, I think there's going to be interference too, which is 80 to 90% of Roman's last title run.
Yeah.
Which he had the title for years and only defended it a handful of times, and most of the time he retained it through outside interference, and it's just like very
tiring.
Very tiring, yeah. And then he's not going to be on Raw or SmackDown for however long.
So it's like, what's the point?
So what's the freaking point of having this idiot in the title, holding the title with the, Because, if you're writing a TV show and you have a character that is not entertaining, or let's say an actor who's a bad actor, who, you know what I mean? Why would you put them as the star of your show?
Yeah, continuously.
Continuously. And I'm sorry, I have not met a single other wrestling fan in person who is a fan of Roman Reigns. I feel like a lot of it's manufactured, them telling us that people love Roman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Jacob gets more cheers.
Yeah.
And if they go Obafemi versus Roman, they really better put the belt on Oba, because
100%.
He's more of a heavyweight champion than Roman.
Totally. Hands down.
I feel like they almost gave Roman the belt to appease him, to be like, hey, will you stick around, or
Dang. Probably.
And same with Cody. I'm tired of Cody. They gave the belt to Drew for a second, which was cool. And they should have kept it on him, to be honest. And like Randy Orton, no, I don't think he should have beat Cody, but I think it should have been someone else,
Yeah.
And at this point, yeah, you're not going to have LA Knight beat Cody.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like you need someone more like Braun Breaker or someone like that. I'm sure there's like more dudes that they could put the belt on or whatever that would be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Drew. Drew is super entertaining.
Yeah.
And they put it on him for a second and sort of use him as like, you know, as a placeholder.
Yeah.
And Punk versus Roman at Mania was stupid.
Also underwhelming.
Yeah, I don't feel like, you know, maybe Punk 10 years ago would have been cool to watch, but he's not as athletic as he once was, you know? And that's why I like watching stuff more like AAA, you know, with El Grande Americano and, you know, Mr. Iguana. It's just more entertaining.
Way more entertaining.
Those quote-unquote, like, mid-carders put on a lot better show than these mid-carders that they put at the top. Because I'm sorry, Roman Reigns is a mid-carder.
Yeah, he totally is a mid-carder.
If it wasn't for just his family and the push and all that other stuff, he wouldn't be where he is. Period.
Agreed.
Like I said, it's the same three moves. It's the spear, it's the punch, and he kicks him every now and then.
And that's it.
Yeah. He doesn't do any cool submission moves.
No. Super boring.
Total fake crowd noise.
Yeah.
That was totally fake crowd noise.
I will agree. Yeah.
Nope.
It's not, but.
Which we know Jacob's not going to win, but again, I would hope to have some form of entertainment in the sense of like unpredictability.
That's missing.
You can see the finish as they happen, and you know when someone's going to get the 1, 2, 3. We've done it with literally all 4 of the matches so far.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they won.
Mm-hmm. We shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jacob went for a swanton, and Roman put his knees up.
Roman's knees are hurt.
And if the top guys were entertaining, we wouldn't need to have John Cena keep coming back every 2 months.
That's very true. Poor guys just trying to retire.
But I mean, basically, that's what happens. The main storyline should be the top belt, you know, on each show, and SmackDown ended with a freaking gingerbread man funeral.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
and they're not going to have Roman lose at a Backlash. He's going to have the title until at least SummerSlam, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he'll have it until either Royal Rumble or Survivor Series or you know, or next WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna either come back or someone's gonna interfere.
Mm-hmm. They're panning in way too much.
Right? Trying to keep the outside view out of the picture.
Uh-huh. Oh.
The referee just got knocked into, so again, Jacob's gonna get the 1, 2, 3 at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, and the ref's
not gonna
call it.
Yeah. The ref's not completely down, thankfully. Punch, 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 spear.
Oh my god, that was too close. I was like, what?
Punch, spear, punch,
The ref.
I just want to see how it wraps up, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to go a full 20 more minutes. Maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
Roman's grabbing onto the ref.
He took off the turnbuckle. Ref's gonna be distracted. Oh.
Was that what they were supposed to do before?
I don't know.
That was a weak ending.
Yeah.
That was a super weak ending. I wonder if Jacob's gonna go crazy and like hit him with the chair or like mess him up, and that's how they're gonna write Roman off of TV for however long. Yeah.
I think that's exactly what's gonna happen, actually. Choking him. Headbutting him. Oh.
Where's Adam Pearce and all his security?
Yeah. Oh, I was like, there he is, but it's not him. Is he back there?
It's Jason Jordan, Hurricane Helms,
and Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce. Yep.
freaking called it. We shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. Hey, WWE, this is super duper predictable and not fun to watch. Half a star for the whole pay-per-view.
Yeah, now it's half a star. I was trying to be generous earlier.
Jamie Noble and
this
the other refs.
Weekly.
This should be something that should have happened on Raw. This shouldn't be. But that didn't accomplish anything. He just sort of beat up on Roman. So there wasn't an interference, but Roman basically cheated to win.
Yeah.
Because he took the cover off the turnbuckle, which typically would be a DQ. But the last couple of times there's been a DQ happen, you know how the refs are like, hey!
Yeah, wait!
And they don't call it. Like when, I forget who used the steps, remember? And it was like, that should have been a DQ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think he was supposed to, like, take the belt.
Oh, he went back. Weak.
Super weak. Alright, well, thank you for that almost 2 hours of hanging and chilling. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more live reactions. You can see more video game live streams.
Yeah.
You can see some food reviews. You can see some travel vlogs. And who else knows whatever else. We just do stuff. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. Got a botch of my own, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you next time.
We will.
Bye.